You know what the easiest way in the world is to double your business? And it's so easy, nobody ever does it. Join more clubs. You know, the bottom line is I can't spend money with you if I don't know you exist. So there's a lot of people out there that have these great businesses or they're wonderful professionals at what they do, but nobody knows about it. You know, and that's a shame. And part of the problem is, you know, we live in a world right now that it's kind of hard to figure out where you market to people and how you get your information out. Like you could do a video like this and you could put it on your Facebook, but if you only have 100 people on your Facebook, then not very many people are going to see it. But if somebody's got 5,000 people on their Facebook, then a lot more of their friends are going to see it. But anyway, how can you grow your business by joining more clubs? And the best, it's so easy because all you need to do is figure out what club you're not in and then go. So when I do coaching and I start talking to people that are in business, and over the years I would say, where do you mostly get your business? And it's crazy because almost everybody will tell me, oh, I'm real involved with my church, or I'm real involved with my kids' school, or I coach Little League basketball or baseball and I meet a lot of parents there and that's where I get my business. And so you get business in these places that you spend time. So if you're spending time somewhere and you go back and you look at where your business has come from, you'll say, yeah, most of those came from those people or referrals from those people. Well, then what happens if you're coaching basketball and all of a sudden you decide that you want to teach a Sunday school class? Will you meet new people? Yes, you will. Or let's say you want to join a chamber. Maybe you're in a chamber in one town and there's a chamber in another town that you can go join. Maybe you join the Lions Club. Maybe you join the Rotary Club. Maybe there's a book club. Maybe there's a garden club. Maybe there's a motorcycle Harley Davidson riding club. All of those things that you join, you get to meet new groups of people. And because you're in a group, it's kind of like I used to think about when I was in a fraternity at college, is that because you spend a lot of time and you meet fairly frequently, you get to really know these people and they get to know you. And so what happens is they feel better about referring somebody to you. You have a deeper, more trusted relationship with people as you spend time with them. And so when I'm working with someone and they're like, I need to really grow my business, I'm like, go join 2 or 3 more clubs. If you do, your business will explode. I know that to be a fact personally. I know that it works. It's worked for me. I know that it's worked for my son Connor as he grew his business in the mortgage business. I remember one time I was talking to a guy that was a local insurance agent, and he was probably one of the biggest insurance agents around that I knew about, maybe in the whole Southeast. And he was telling me all the things that he was involved with, and it was like 10 things. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm only doing like 4 or 5. And most people are only doing 1. And this guy's in 10 different things. And I said, you know, how do you manage that time? He's like, hey, my job's to prospect. My job's to be out there and meet the people. Once they tell me they want a policy, I've got people in my office to help with that policy. He said, it took me time to get there. But if you own Hometown Mortgage and I'm a loan officer for Hometown Mortgage, what do you want me to do? You want me to be out there meeting people and getting loans. Once we get the loan, that's the easy part. The hard part's getting the loan. How do you get more loans or how do you get more business? You got to meet more prospects. You got to meet more folks. So when you join a club, every club is set up that way. I mean, you know, you come into the club, somebody introduces you, somebody helps you. And most of these things are either free or very, very inexpensive. Like you can join one of the chambers in my town for about $350. Heck, if you ran one ad for 1 week in the local newspaper, it's $350. And you're going to get a lot more out of joining this little local chamber, because they're going to be, over time, you're going to meet 100 people and you're going to get to build a relationship with them. Whereas if you advertise in the paper, you got to hope just one person calls you. And in my experience has been, that's tough. You have to be repetitive in the newspaper. But that's marketing, right? You need to be repetitive if you're going to join a chamber or you're going to join a book club. You can't just go one time, you got to go multiple times. So anyway, it's cheap, it's awesome, nobody does it much. I think if you'll start looking in your community at the people that are highly successful, what you will find is that they are involved in multiple things. And that's what you need to do, is get into multiple things. And within the next 12 months, you will have doubled your business from where you were today. So if you're not in a bunch of clubs, go join a bunch of clubs.